hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I thought we would do an extra upload and we are going to be transforming our indoor space into a bit more of an outdoor space. So while we are social distancing, many of us are in our own homes, and so with the weather being fantastic this weekend, I thought I would share with you some ways that you can really enjoy the fabulous weather, the daylight, the sunshine, the fresh air within the comfort of your own homes. I'm also taking part in YouTubers for NHS Heroes today. So all of the ad revenue that we generate from today's video throughout the month of April will be going to the NHS Charities COVID-19 Urgent Appeal. Lots of different YouTubers are doing this today as well here on Super Saturday, so do check out the hashtag and you can see what fellow creators have been up to themselves. And the great thing is, all you have to do to help us raise the money is to watch the video, and if you avoid skipping the ads and watch those in full, that will help us raise even more. And also, if you could share this video, that would be fab. So if you know anybody that might want to transform their indoor space into a bit more of an outdoor kind of vibe, then do feel free to share this on your social media as well. Give it a little thumbs up, and of course, if you are new here, as always, do click subscribe for weekly videos. Okay, let's get cracking. So my first tip is to find a space in your house that's got the most amount of daylight. So you may have one side of your house that gets the morning sun and then another side that gets the afternoon sun. So today I'm going to be working in my office slash spare room. So we could kind of call this the office spare room makeover part 3. I don't know if that's cheating, but we're going to be looking at the whole window area essentially today. I've got a lovely big window in here and it does get the afternoon sun coming in. And then what you could do is maybe move your furniture around. So if you've got a bed, maybe pop that next to the window somewhere you can relax, or maybe you've got a comfy chair. If not, maybe just grab some nice cushions and some blankets so you can make yourself a really nice little spot by that daylight. Another little tip is to hang a mirror near to the window. This is going to really reflect as much light as possible back into the room and just help us get that outdoors feel. As you can see, I've got a white wall outside, so the sun bounces off that and then bounces back through the mirror, which really helps bring the light in. And then to really maximize the amount of light we've got coming into here, I'm going to give the windows a good clean because these haven't been done in months, possibly years. So we're going to do that first of all, and that will really help bring as much daylight in as possible. And I did a bit of research as to the best thing you can use to clean your windows. A lot of people suggest using some vinegar, maybe some newspaper, but one of the ways that you can do it, which I thought sounded really good, is just to basically get some warm water with some fairy liquid in it and a cloth. Give them a really good wash with that, let all the water run down, and then just take a squeegee to finish it off. Apparently it's best to avoid doing it in direct sunlight as well because the water can dry quite quickly, which will potentially make some smears. So if you do it maybe on a slightly overcast day or before the sun's come round to that window, you should be in luck. I think we're just about in time to avoid the sun being direct on the window, so I better get cracking. Oh, ow. Oh, you took my knuckle off. And please do be extra careful when you're doing this. Do not lean out of the windows in any way and make sure you're doing it safely.
Feels like time is going faster than it seems. We were just two kids who were trying to live the teenage dream. We could see no reason why we should ever try to go to sleep. Remember every weekend we stayed out late and then went home to me. I wish that I could live that dream again.
Then I'm going to clean the window ledge itself as well, just while we're here. Give all of that a nice wipe down.
'Cause it was only you and me back then. We were never growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how
And I'm just kind of buffing off any areas that I can reach with a dry microfiber cloth.
better than you and me, baby, it was you and me. We could never fall, nobody could break us.
Hey, sorry about the water that fell down. So there we go, that's all lovely and clean now. It was hard to get a few smears off, but I feel like lots more light is coming in. Whew, sweating already. So if you have got a bit of a window ledge outside, you could maybe do a bit of planting. So I'm going to pop this old champagne like crate thing out there and use this as a window box. So we'll put some plants into here. Obviously, if you're quite high up, do be careful with window boxes because they can fall off the window ledges. So you just want to make sure that they are secured really nicely. And the other thing that you could do if you don't have a window ledge is maybe just put a little shelf or something in front of your window, like a small coffee table, and that could be a nice place to put some plants on. And then into that I've just popped some lavender and some geraniums, which should do really nicely here in the sun. And then I have some wild bird table mix here, so I thought we could make a little bird feeder out there. One way to obviously really feel like we're outdoors is to try and attract some wildlife to our home, so if you do have a window ledge, maybe you could have a go at doing this yourself. You may get pigeons visiting though, I can't guarantee what birds you will get, especially if you're in London. So I'm just going to add some seed to this little bird feeder. You could just use a saucer or something like that if you wanted to, or even the old lid off a coffee jar or jam jar.
Baby, it was you and me.
So next up we're going to start styling the space. I want to go for some really neutral colours, really relaxing, calming colours that you would find outdoors. So I'm going to take this throw first of all that I got from Urban Outfitters. As you can see, it's just really muted colours. We've got some floral going on in there and some leaves, so it's giving us that kind of outdoor feeling. Maybe you could go for some prints that have got some leaf designs or some floral designs, or maybe some like pampas grass, maybe some forest scenes or some scenery as well. It can be fab, just to give us that kind of texture and that outdoor feeling. So I'm just going to drape this up on a couple of screws and a piece of string. And I'm going to hang up this cactus print. You could have a go at maybe doing something yourself, so maybe take some paint, some sponges, do some designs. Anything that's going to have this kind of feel I think would be really nice. You could also frame some old gift wrap, some wrapping paper, or any prints you may have lying around as well. Even scraps of wallpaper. If it's got an outdoorsy feel, that would also work really nicely, I think. So at the end of the bed, I've got a bit of a dead space here. So as you can see, it's just where the alcove goes in, and the bed was slightly too big to fit within the alcove. So I think we'll pop some more plants in here and build this up a bit. And then this might even start to feel a bit more like a window itself. So what I'm going to use is this shoe rack. This came from Home Bargains, and I think this was only $3.99 or something like that. And I really like the nice plain natural wood design of this. So I'll see if I can squeeze that in the gap. Fingers crossed it fits. And onto that I'm going to add a couple of plants. Let's see how well. That's a little bit tight, I think. I'll get some different pots. I know I've got issues when it comes to collecting and hoarding plant pots, but it does sometimes come in handy.
I told you it'd be alright as long as I could have you next to me.
So I've just popped the blind down to show you that because I want to add some of this fringing. You may remember this, Kate McCabe got me this from a charity shop and I've used it on some projects already, but I had a leftover piece and I thought it went really nicely with the blind, and I just thought that soft edge would make the blind look a whole lot more expensive. So I'm going to add that on now.
'Cause it was only you and me back then. Growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, and nothing could be better than you and me, baby.
There we go, that was such a small little touch and was so easy to do, but I think that makes all the difference.
Nobody could break us, yeah, I thought we had it all. Take me back to when it was you and me, baby, it was you and me.
Brackets that I actually found. Someone was throwing these out when they were moving house. These are the simple IKEA wooden ones. So what I'm going to do is add a couple of these to make some nice plant hangers. And I've got here this thrifted macrame plant hanger, another present from Kate McCabe, so thank you Kate for both of these. And I thought this would look really fab, and then we can hang some plants in this as well. one here on the side of the cupboard so that I can hang the lamp next to the bed.
Baby, it was. Baby, it was. Baby, it was.
I'm just going to add this nice trailing plant over here now, and this is in a pot that I picked up from H&M Home.
That dream, live that dream again.
I think that's looking really good. I think the gold works really nicely with the macrame strings. The colouring looks really good together. I like the way it reflects in the mirror too. Okay, so next up I've got some fake ivy that I picked up from Poundland, and also some fake flowers that I got in there too. And I got this lavender from Abigail Ahern. What I'm doing with the lavender is just hooking it over the top of the throw up here. I think it'll just add a really nice little touch to that.
We were never growing up, so
and then for another layer I'm going to add this wooden ladder that I got from Flying Tiger. You could also maybe use some old garden trellis or maybe tape some pieces of wood together to create a similar thing. And then onto this I'm just going to add some of the ivy. This will just give us kind of like a trellis feel.
you taught me how to love. Nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me. We could never fall, nobody could break us, yeah, I thought we had it all. Take me back.
And then with the remaining ones, I'm going to poke those into the planter outside.
Take me back to when it was you and me, baby, it was you and me. Baby, it was.
Next I'm going to hang this hanging plant that I got from Primark. So I've gone on with loads of comfy cushions, and I've stuck to some nice colours that I feel like tie in really well, and also some more palm designs just to remind us of the palm trees outside. And then to give everything a nice scent, I'm going to go in with some Zoflora. So I've got this one which is the Twilight Garden. This one has flowering lilies with lang, jasmine, peach and musk, and also some apple in there. So I feel like this will smell really nice and give us a bit of an outdoor feel. So I've just watered that down in my spray bottle, and I'm going to spritz that around all over the soft furnishings.
And
then I'm going to light this rose candle. So this will smell really nice. Just remind us of roses that you would find in the garden. A really nice, fresh, outdoorsy kind of scent. I'm also going to add my mini Bluetooth speaker as well. That's going to be really good if we want to add some atmos. The thing you can do is find some outdoor scenes on YouTube, and you can play these. There's ones that will go on for hours and hours, and they'll give you lovely scenes of gardens or of beaches or of woodlands, whatever it is that you like.
how I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time. One more time, baby, yeah. Oh, sunshine.
So there we go. I think I am done. As you can see, the sun is streaming in through the window, so if I position myself just right, I will be able to do a little spot of sunbathing this afternoon. So I hope this has inspired you to do something similar with your place. Hopefully you'll be able to bring the outdoors inside a little bit more, having watched this video. One of the easiest ways we can support the NHS and protect each other is to stay indoors, so hopefully this video has given you a little bit of inspiration. I hope you managed to enjoy some of the sunshine over the weekend from the safety of your own home. I hope this has given you some inspiration. If it has, do give the video a little thumbs up, and don't forget to click subscribe if you are new here. Thank you so much for watching. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all of the ad revenue from this video throughout the month of April will be going to NHS Charities COVID-19 Urgent Appeal, and I'll also leave a link down in the description box. If you would like to make a donation directly to that, you can do so by following that link. So do feel free to share this video on your social media as well. That would be brilliant and help to get even more money raised. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye! Sunshine.